NFL Week 16 predictions are upon us. 2 more weeks, guys, of regular season. It's almost over, man. Time's flying by. NFL typically flies by. Last week, Bills, money line, $10,000 short play. Money. 2-1 overall in our picks. The Denver pick did go to shit. They had plenty of chances, but still a profitable weekend nonetheless with my boy Salim's prop plays. He bounces back, follows me to Vegas, and bounces back like he promised to. What's up, Salim?
What's up? It was a great week for us, man. Great week.
It really was, and we're going to make this one an even better one. We got 3 games on store. 2 of them are picks. One of them I'm still 50-50 on. You guys know how it goes. I always say join that Telegram. The link is below. That's where I make every play official, or not official. At least I give you guys updates. So you guys know I record this on a Wednesday because it has to be edited and all that good stuff to be up by Saturday so you guys can see. So things may change. But with that said, let's get to it, man. I got a couple big plays this weekend. I'm going to start off with one of the main plays. Remember, 3 of them. The biggest one, I'm going to leave it for the end or for the middle. I'm going to sprinkle it in between, so watch the show. And along with that, I got a big-ass giveaway again this week. Haven't done it over the last 2 weeks. Been very busy, but now this week, Christmas holidays, we're giving back something special, so stay tuned to get that giveaway info. So let's start with game number 1. It's probably a game that Salim is going to cry and die about. It's Dolphins against the Cowboys. But guys, I mean, before I give you guys my predictions, you guys saw what happened to Dallas. You guys saw that, right? It's in Miami. It's a game that's going to be, in my opinion, 50-50. My big question is Tyreek Hill. How's he feeling? Regardless, though, of Tyreek Hill, the Dolphins should have a good game plan moving forward, just seeing how the Bills play. The Bills barely threw the ball. James Cook dominated. That was the MVP of that game. He should have gotten the game ball, not Josh Allen. I don't know if you guys saw that Josh Allen got the game ball, but that was kind of absurd to me. But with that said, the Dolphins should have a similar game plan here. They really should. Dallas just got exposed. They're used to playing with the lead majority of the time. Teams are going to have to throw at them. They're really good at defending the pass. But what happened with the run? They were non-existent. So with that said, I am going with the Miami Dolphins -1.5. -1.5 money line. -1.5 money line. I take it down to -1. Taking money line. Play it safe, guys. Dolphins are going to win that game. Cowboys will get exposed. Dak Prescott, yes, MVP candidate, but at the end of the day, I wanted to make my boy happy too. No, I'm just kidding. I'm making him happy. But I believe in the Dolphins team all around more than the Dallas, especially the defense. Defense wins this game. It's not going to be the offense. I do like Dak Prescott more than shitty-ass Tua. But I'm a firm believer that Tua's going to be handing off the ball a lot and do what he's best at, which is throwing those floaters to the fastest players in the league that I can do too. But, I mean, that's game number 1. I know my boy here has a player prop regarding that game, and he's happy at the pick. He didn't know about it, guys, so you guys know
Man, you should have told me about the Dolphins game because I would have worn my Dolphins hat. Now I'm wearing the Heat hat. You know, it doesn't feel right.
Motherfucker, I told you.
But whatever.
I told you to wear Dolphins. I told you to wear something Dolphins related for that reason, but you didn't want to.
I just thought you were gonna shit on me.
Nah. Nah, I like it, man.
Nah, but right now, 2-0 last week after going 0-2 before you kicked me off the show. Officially back on full time on the show again, doing my research. Exactly what you said, man. Cowboys gave up so many rushing yards to James Cook. The easy play or the basic play that I'm going to go with this week is going to be Mostert. He's going to go over 58.5. I know they have A-Chain, but Mostert's the lead back there, man. He's got the speed. He's got the fucking firepower. So let's go. Over 58.5, baby.
I'm with you on that. Let's make it a 3-0 run on that, right? You're 7-2, bro. Give or take.
7-2. 7-2. We're not counting your podcast props.
Okay, no problem. I'm not the player props guru. That's you, bro. I make money with my picks, so I like that. I do agree with everything you're saying, and he got utilized a lot last week versus the Jets. And he is a veteran. He is the guy that I feel McDaniels has to trust on. Another running back, I like him as well. He's just younger. So I do like that pick. I do see Miami taking and making a statement in a Christmas game. I firmly believe, and just based on what I've heard and what I've talked about with different people, Tyreek Hill was saving himself for this game. Yep. Tyreek Hill was saving himself for this game. They knew the Jets, they would win that game. The Jets are not the greatest team. They ended up destroying them 30-0. I did not expect that, to be honest, but they did, and they did it without Tyreek Hill. But now the real test comes into play. Parsons, that defense is stinky. Can Tua deal with the pressure? And that's why I like your pick a lot as well, because I do see them running the ball a bunch, controlling game clock, throwing the deep balls when needed with Tua and Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. And I see this game being won in the last couple minutes. It's going to be a close one, guys. It won't be a blowout like the Bills just did to Dallas, but Dolphins do take that game. So let's go to game number 2. Game number 2 is one that I've been looking at since last week. It's probably the main play of the week. It's the Baltimore Ravens against the 49ers. Baltimore Ravens against 49ers. We saw what Baltimore Ravens did against the Jaguars. I wasn't too impressed per se, but at the same time I was. Lamar Jackson's ability to get off tackles, avoid sacks, prolong the play, and create opportunities for the team when they didn't have them is impressive to say the least. Now, that throw he made that won them the game against the Jaguars, I don't know if you guys remember, he missed a sack, he almost went down. He just launched it. That's a terrible throw. It worked out for him. That was a fucking terrible throw. We had the Jaguars +3. Salim and I were sweating that in Vegas together. So be it, right? It happened. That's an external situation that you can't predict. This guy just missing 2 tackles, throwing an air ball, and somebody catching it for him. That won the game for them. But nonetheless, the 49ers are a team that they rely heavily on their defense. Their defense is the best in the league, in my opinion. Those defensive tackles, Bosa, you got Chase Young, and you got Fred Warner right behind you. That's dangerous. Plus their cornerbacks, plus all of the above. That all kind of dissipates and disappears when a player can prolong the play and now they're running all over the place. And that's what I feel Lamar Jackson is going to do to the 49ers this week. 5.5 points. I see why the spread's like that just because the 49ers have been dominant, especially versus good teams. But 5.5 points is a lot, especially when you consider the last 3 matchups. Baltimore has won 2 of them, and the one that the 49ers won, it was by less than 5 points. That's with different teams, but I do look at head-to-head matchups. 5.5 points is a gift, a game that could easily be won by Baltimore. So I'm leading Baltimore plus 5.5, and you guys might want to sprinkle a little bit of money line into that. Now the official play is 5.5, guys. 5.5, Baltimore 5.5, not money line. But if you guys want to sprinkle that money line, then you go ahead and do that. I think my boy has another player prop for that. He decides to pick player prop based on my games. It's pretty impressive actually. So gotta get to that.
I do have one for this game. Brock Purdy's been, on fire. He's been killing it. He's hyped. I give him shout out to him. I didn't believe in him. He fucking proved me wrong. But this week, I'm gonna fucking fade him. And then go under on his passing yards. So it's gonna be 250.5. We're going under on that boy. So this week, I think he's not gonna do that well. It's still Brock Purdy. I think he's still a killer. But this week it's not his week because we said so. That's it. Let's go.
Brock Purdy's Brock Purdy, but that's the main reason why I'm not taking them to win the Super Bowl. I don't trust him to win a Super Bowl. I think he's a great quarterback. I think he can excel and grow to become the quarterback he needs to. But he doesn't have the experience, and playoffs is full of experienced quarterbacks that typically win. That's why Mahomes is so successful. That's why Tom Brady did so well. They have experience. They know how to deal with that pressure. Can Purdy handle that pressure? This is going to be a playoff atmosphere game. Oh, yeah. Now, it's not the playoffs, right? But I still trust Lamar Jackson all day over Brock Purdy. That defense is stingy. They're going to bring that fucking pressure, and they're going to make him swarm. He's going to not know what to do. And that's what I'm most curious about with that pick too, because Ravens are one of the teams that blitz the most, if not the most. And now you're picking up Brock Purdy that's been balling, but let's be real, he always has a clean pocket. And when things get, they don't go well, there's always a slang. Christian McCaffrey, he has a back. But what's going to happen when Baltimore pressures him? Is he going to deal with the pressure like a stud, like a Tom Brady that stands up and beats the pressure? Or is he going to be a little bitch like Tua? We're going to find out. I want to say he's going to be more of a little bitch like Tua, even though he's not as big of a bitch as Tua. So that's the 2 picks. Now my 3rd pick, guys, it's one that I'm leaning on. Still got to see a couple things, but I am leaning Tampa Bay against the Jaguars, against Jacksonville. Wow. Tampa in Tampa. We saw what they did to the Green Bay last week, a game that they were underdogs. They won outright in a dominant way. They run the ball well, guys. Baker Mayfield makes the throws he needs to make. He has a stud wide receiver corps, veterans, and their defense is nothing to joke around. Now, Jacksonville, they're going to come with vengeance. They know they should have at least covered that game, and Trevor Lawrence screwed it up. They're just making too many mistakes right now, and it's not something that I'm going to back up after what I saw last week, especially that first half. That was pathetic, man, from A to Z, from defense to offense to Trevor Lawrence, specifically Trevor Lawrence. Just 2 plays, that fumble, that first half play, man. You were there, Salim. What'd you think about that first half? Was that Trevor Lawrence's fault, or was that the coach's fault?
Bro, so first off, that fucking fumble, I don't know what that guy was thinking. I don't know if he was thinking about his luscious hair. I really don't know, man. But he just dropped the ball. And then at the end of the half, I don't know if he was trying to be a superhero, trying to, be slick and catch these guys off. Man, how do you go for that and not spike it? One throw to the end zone, and then you don't throw it to the end zone, which is like the fucking, what are they doing? Like, it was just...
That's my whole point, man. Why? And the guy has experience. He's not a rookie. And you make that play, man? It had to have been him. But terrible play call all around. Yep. What caught me more off guard was them not spiking it. They would have spiked it with 15 seconds left. Had 2 solid plays at the end zone.
Field goal. Take 3 points, bro.
And they went so fast. Yeah, man, he thought that their defense was going to sit in the end zone, and they didn't, and that screwed them. I mean, that's momentum, and momentum's key in those games. And they will correct those mistakes. They will look better this week. Don't get me wrong. They're not going to look as shitty as they did last week. But Tampa Bay will find a way to win, just like they have all season, man. Tampa Bay is not this great team with the best records, but they find a way to win. They find a way to win in clutch times. They have a good defense. They have a good coach. They have a really conservative system, too. They're not going for it in fourth down, typically, like the Jaguars do. And I'm not knocking going for it on fourth downs a lot, but let's be real, man. Bill Belichick was a coach that never really did that. He played conservatively. He kicked the field goals, and he won that way. And I still believe in some way a formula to win games. I do like the whole analytical side of going for the fourth down here and there, but I do like the Bucs this weekend. That's a game that, again, it's 50-50. So join that Telegram link so you make sure if I take it or not. That way you're following exactly my place to the T so you know what I'm taking and what I'm not taking. With that said, giveaway time, guys. Biggest giveaway of the year. I'm super excited. I want to give back to everybody that's been following, watching the show, supporting me, helping me grow, and helping the team grow. Without you guys, this wouldn't really been possible. I wouldn't be doing this if you guys didn't watch and if I didn't get a good feedback on this. So I'm doing something super special. It's going to be one winner, guys. One winner. It is going to be a winner. It's not if you guess scores or any of that good stuff. Monday night is the game, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Monday night, Baltimore against the 49ers. That day, I am going to be giving away whoever comments, right? So first and foremost, to enter, you got to comment below. Comment to lock. Comment the final score of that game, whatever you guys like. Lock or final score and tag a buddy. So what you guys will win if you do that is number one, a signed Lamar Jackson jersey. Signed, authentic, signed, baby. And along with that, you're gonna get $1,000 cash. So that's a big ass giveaway, guys. You guys are not only getting a signed jersey that's worth a couple $100, maybe even more signed, but along with that, you guys are gonna get $1,000 cash. One winner, guys. One winner. If this video breaks the 1,000 views that hasn't been hit yet on YouTube, at least, I'm gonna pick two winners. Not one, two winners. So that's the conditions. If this video gets the views that it needs to, I'll pick two winners. If not, I'll stick to one, and I will be picked that Tuesday morning. That Tuesday morning after Monday night, come out live on my story on Instagram. You should follow both my pages on Instagram if you don't do it now, so you know who won and all that good stuff. Comment on this video, watch this video, like this video. It's important that you guys like it and share it. Please, please, please. That's the way Value Exchange works, and that's the way if you want to enter the giveaway. Guys, that's it for today on my end. I hope you guys are ready for this weekend. I hope you guys are ready for this giveaway. It's a lot of money, and I want to help somebody that needs it, and I'm excited for it. So that's that. Salo, you got any parting words?
Just excited, man. I'm actually very proud of you getting over your Miami Dolphins fears. Let's fucking cash.
Dude, I thought you were going to say I'm proud of me for having my first event here in Vegas, but you went with that. Nice.
No, just Dolphin stuff.
Oh, okay. Dude, cool, man. Yeah. All right. Hey, dude. Hey. Sick, bro. I'll catch you guys next week. We'll be cashing. No parlays this week. We're going to keep it simple. We got player props. We got straight bets. And we got a fat ass giveaway. That should be good enough, man. Christmas is going to be a fun one, guys. Let's cash, and I'll see you guys next week.